TV.
Niwirikiro bwakwa rukiriro waku ni rwambirite bwega ningukugwata ugeni ndene ya mubango Jojo Kuugukea arankethirwa ngikumenyithia nteto ira twikirite urito rukiri bwa narua bwa tariki 9 mweri ni jwa 11 mwaka ni jwa 2022 mbita MAUREEN KINYA tukiambiriria nteto chetu speaker wa mbunge ya kaunti ya Meru Ayubundi nethiritwe akiuga Mwankira Nande goterwa aria ruraikwa mbungene urwa kweberia gavana Kawira Mwangaza gitene kagitene ukaunethiritwe akiuga ati bagita na mbere bo batethirwa bagikara nthi na gavana Ojo nikenda bethirwa bakithiria nkuchanio iji akiuga gavana Kawira getete na mbere na kwithirwa akithunkumira irumi kumana na nkuchanio iria ciumiritio inyagatigati kawe na ndini ya Catholic bubu nitabura tukumenyithwa ni Boniface Mwongera.
Anyume gavana wa kaunti ya Meru Kawira Mwangaza ntukugoro kwithirwa nganture ne ciegoji na konekana akira batire mona tongire bakanisa ya Katholiki atiri
iwona bagekira cia rendi kana cia papo kana cia pinki na meankie kathiurunkua bado itakuwa baraka kwa wenye haki.
Na ndi ntukwena rwanio speaker bunge kaunti ya Meru Bwana Ayubundi na ashumiretie na kuthumbio ntobobo
ngwire gavana kuwa itumwanki bagwakia tetumwanki tafadhali chwa mtu mo kanisa ya Katholiki akoeleza exactly imbila bakimina na nguo na cyo kuwa bekere chepinka na chero kana jira bagekira inkuona injire etiagirite buru na migambo kumake mutongeria.
Speaker bundi akiendelea kuthumbira kathari nteto iji no rite gavana Mwangaza ethira shirira nonto a Meru na thingati bakanisa ya Katholiki pate wiritwe
utongeri kwinyia negitare okono yete makosa ukaromborekeri lakini migambo ya gavana ere akwaria imigambo ya madharau imigambo yukumia na imuntu areria muntu inganetie ya gitigiki gitikaroringirwa kura kaire kaga nte komenya nonto mantu yakurigaria muntu wonde urokwenda kuthugania athugania ndeto ira gavana akuthithia ninte ku understand nonto at times I don't understand kethira imuntu nomo kana kethira ati muntu nomo I don't understand na ati ya kanisa Catholic na nene encouragement riri yayo na mantera gavana aritie na batikuga sore na ga apologize kanisa ya Catholic na kanisa chonde na ntoba Meru
na tukwenda kumenya atiri uria gavana Mwangaza augirwe tayari kwithura gitirima na MCA speja gwika mucemanio kire ntukwira bakwenda speaker bundi no girebo kinyani ni patitirima nwe kaire
boni tendo cia kuona na iciathirire kira twara area control budget na twathuranire na Kawira gwa biri akwenda na togwa jukia na mantu yathira so ndikuona kwena aje mucemanio yonge kaire nonto gavana akendea na ngwi ciawe na tutwende na ciai na cietu gavana dwaliri awita kera ya kawarete mucho ni impeachment cha wi madharau na ikomeneria na kumaria atongeria bangi na tu mutongeria ara yoriku ara yo kudia nkoromba gavana ri ito na migambo miega na migambo mutongeria indi migambo ira wenyo tie mutongeria ni muntu ondwa
speaker budi na shokete itetera kumena kwirikana no kwithira kiongera mutata kirindo ya kaunti ya Meru nonto bwa kioneki kiawe ya kwenda kuja kwa gavana 2027
huni ndi speaker mbunge tumba kwa arbitrator nonto baba ibo gwitira ngugi ko MCA number 1 speaker biwange bakathingatiro na kura chegete kya gavana mbuge atire nyayubu no aengavana na nyawo gwembon no aengavana utikyo kurigire ne mbonde ya gavana lakini anto abetekana area ogo romba gitigiki ungi arombe giki na mbire gavana natie kurwa marundu nonto marundu akurwa najo na haru arona tugeni ayugo kwenda kura 2027 ya gavana akaringi akawika ikathuri murungi but nyabo gwa gutarira no barombe kana bakaraga kuromba iti
speaker Ayubundi akware na tukirikaro mwanya na kire msizi babunge kaunti Meru bonde baiditieja Nairobi keidasho nchaka mite mwanya kira mbiri ntuko egoro mwanka ntuko yauke nke report na Ntoshero TV kumaja kingina ngine kithoke Nairobi mbita Boniface Mwongera.
Na bo MCA bambunge ya kaunti ya Tharaka Nithi ni bethirite bagikurukia rwaria rwa kuinyeria obisi ya ngabana ethirwe ikithondeka mono barabara iria cierekerete macukuru cibitari amona kinya obisi-ini cia mwingi bakiuga kirego chwa otungata bobo bukethirwa bukiuthia mantu kinya nkuruki bobo ni tabura tukwirwa ni Samuel Kaishima.
Imuchi wa Kathwana araikarobia MCA bakaunti no bichokerete imundi nyuma ya rutha rwa biumia bieri rwa MCA baba kuthomithua mantu megie wira yago. Indeni ya gikaro giki ara MCA baba bakurukitie rwaria rwa gukinyeria thirikari ya county kuthondeka barabara cionthe irithiite mirandi-ini ya thirikari ta cukuru, cibitari na maubichi mangi. Rwaria ruru rukinyithitio bunge-ini ino ni MCA wa wadi ya Igamba Ng'ombe Joseph Njeru ora aijikene muno ta ing'ara.
Mr. Speaker, I stand to move the motion on maintenance and improvement of county assessed roads leading to government institutions. Many county roads leading to public institutions such as service centers, dispensaries and schools, among others, are in bad condition and unmotorable, leading to an inaccessibility of critical public institutions and services that impeding the social and economic rights of the residents of county as provided for in Article 43 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010.
Njeru ariuga athondekete rwaria ruru nyuma ya guchunkuna na kuona ati mirandi kathumba iraebatiri kwigwe kiguna kariba kaunti no itagukinyirika nuntu bwa barabara kuthuka.
The roads assessing Doa, Karange, Kamutwandu and Kathanga primary schools in Gatonga ward, Tharaka constituency. 2 roads assessing Pangwa and Karangi in Kandanja sublocation, Kamatanga primary school in Negamangombe sublocation, Mekwani primary school in Kamonga sublocation, Kamoga and Kegoti primary schools in Makanyanga sublocation, Mandogo and Mogumoni in Mutino sublocation, in Chuka Gamangombe constituency, and 3 Ngoroki Kieni Kare road that assesses Kieni Day, Kieni dispensary, Kare dispensary, then 2 primary and day secondary schools, and Kare Day, that is in Mara constituency, Mr. Speaker.
MCA ibakurukitie rwaria ruru na urumwe wakira umwe agikujagira kinyamara kira arijaga ndeni ya wadi yake nuntu bwa barabara kuthuka.
The quality of our roads is not up to standard. What is normally done is people go, some of the contractors, they patch these roads up, and when we have the heavy weather, these roads are washed away.
When I talk about the roads, especially within Gatonga ward, I become very emotional. My vehicle has never stepped in my home ground because of the same. Mr. Speaker, as we talk, some of the schools that Honorable Jero has mentioned within Gatonga ward, that is Karangare, we have Kamutuando, we have another one called Doa, we have another one, Kathanga. Even the relief food has to be left somewhere in the village so that the parents can carry on their shoulders.
Rwaria ruru rwa Njeru iru rwaria rwa mbere gukurukwa kirigikaro kia bithatu kia MCA bakaunti ya Tharaka Nithi.
Injira imwe tuonete tumikite na national government ri bathondeka stima ciekirwo macukuru na cia kinyira antu. Koguo na barabara inu kathondekwa nacio antu bagatetheka. Kenda ward fund ira tukunengerwa 15 million nio tugeria kuthungire tu barabara riu kuri antu at least government ithondekete ino cingi menja ino ithiete kwi macukuru.
Na support nuntu kuria gwetu miciini barabara timbega wana barabara imwe cia kuthie dispensaries ria mbura iraurire ni irathukire koguo turokite na motion unu ni kenda tubetukia thirikari umba gutuliricira mbeca barabara inu ithondekwa ni kenda ntumetu matikethwa mena thina muno mama gucietumira tariu ni ndia mabanda na gukinya mugundani kwina thina wana dispensary imwe cietu thaino gukaura utiumba kupata gukinya ku cibitari.
Nkiripotera Weru TV kuma muchi wa Kathwana gichigo bunge ya Chuka Igamba Ng'ombe mbita wa Samuel Gaishima.
Na ndikuri na wirigiro bwathiri guchokera ntere cha Gadera dada nyuma ya nkuchanire tethiritwe chikiumira kiumia kithiru aria kwerikanaga ntu murume wa miaka 22 wa rurijo rwa Somalia na ethiritwe akiuragwa ni uria werikanaga ni mumatuki mumiru. Nkuchanire tethiritwe chikiumira mwanka gwatigira amiru baba kwithirwa bagita athara enene na gutonyithwa kiri nkuchaniji aria kwerikanaga nja ya mututigi enda kuriwa milioni 1 Tanta inya. nyuma ya gisanga sa kumira ntere cia Gadera gikuo gikumira haria kwerekanaga ati mu matukio umwe ura werekanaga ni Musomalia kuragirwa no na akariko matukira utoro bwao kiri gituo kimwe kia borisi na ndethere ni ambirite gucokera ntere iji.
Oni ndetete ngwene ndrona manto yambiriria mbungurutha yandwa indrona Asomali be abambiri kurona batu bakiura nyumba cietu mbitete nyangwene ko tuweka yani mtora warwire na Musomali ko tuweka yani be korono arakua ko tuweka twendito watire mwankio nya e korona twana kasi kethira ni bibi utuma batu turathina twinthe na mtora na yende rindene
batu na tukuitano au ane boyori yange kulisi yori yao batena bya kuria be mama njamburene note kiongozi ni aringililia manto yau ni thai toro ibete kusululiza manto yau na batu wa mwizo mwaka na arua totorite milioni 1 na ngirima na yana.
County Commissioner Boaz Cherutich na ugete okiribo gucokera na karibare baringekete bambirie biashara chao na bachoke mishi.
Tumesema kwamba wale wote ambao wamecamp hapa katika police station mrudi kwenu, usalama tumekuja kuhakikisheni. County Commander atapanga operation ile ya kuhakikisha kwamba mmechungwa, mmeweka ile usalama ya kutosha. Lakini hata hivyo msiwe na wasiwasi kwa sababu wale host community na wale viongozi wa mablocks wametuhakikishia sisi kwamba kuanzia leo iko amani na hakuna mtu yeyote ambaye atatishwa.
Akiongera kinyamutharaba jo mutune ijo chumirite kubatethereria na nkoroki agachiritanĩria gutigira iba kuguneka kinyankoroki.
Jambo la pili, tunajua kwamba kwa wale ambao wameathirika mmeumia, na kwa hivyo tumeomba Red Cross iko lori ambayo inaelekea hapa saa hizi. Siwezi sema ni kitu gani iko ndani yake, lakini regional manager mwenyewe Abdikadir niliongea na yeye hapo nikiwa njiani na amesema kuna vitu inakuja na food items. Na kwa hivyo nikirudi kule Garissa vile vile tutashirikiana tuone serikali imetoa nini kwa upande wa chakula na usaidizi yote ambayo itakuja ili muweze kurudi kwa hali ya kawaida haraka iwezekanavyo.
Amwabu wa biashara ibakoromba kuringwa nje kini onto ibetete athara nene.
Ende batu tuenda kwa viongozi wetu wetani ya batu nyatu anto baba ngozi wa chumite bawe KINYA bo bachokanira rengi bo yaro genda kwa muntu na uru wa kulitaka nguo yake na ari.
Nayo kamiti ire yanenkerwe ngugi ya kwithirwa ikithoja mutaratara jo mweru jwa kithomo ni bethiritwe bagikinya ndene ya kaunti ya Meru nikenda bethirwa bakiuthurania maoni mwanya mwanya kuma kiria chiari arimu na kinya aritwa bara bethiritwe bakionania kurega kunganirwa kwao kumana na mitaratara iria yethiritwe igikwa nikenda gukinyaniria mutaratara jojo jwa CBC ikaririkanwa Rais Mukathe William Samoei Ruto akuthurwa ja rais nethiritwe akiuga ati akathondeka kamiti iria ikethirwa ikithoja na kinya guchunkuna nkuruki mutaratara jojo jwa CBC. Bubu nitabora tukumenyithwa ni Muthuri Muriuki.
Narua kikundi kithuri mutongirio mugongo no Dr. William Samoei Ruto kigutegera mandu gike kithomo nikikinyite ndene akaunti ya Meru kitongeretwe Dr. Siriaka Gitonga beda Professor James Kanya ara morto jwao tuke kujuke uge mwanya mwanya kuma kia Meru
kithomo mtu akale muigo ikinyira gite gutethia ko na ndeto ithikirwa ria Meru bakuga ora kithomo gitari kwithirwa kithithua kenda gikinyirika imuciari wonde ora mama mboga mami ora kuri majojo ora kumenyera kana kenda igwa kithomo giki ningo ikinyira mwana kwa kajojo gako iga kuthoma bwega
naje nandi bakire nandi kibandito boko kintu kuri shumirite mono imando jeki ana bakira 6 barabakura bageta junior secondary na nandi kureke Mumiru nekethira na baba baketha bakigimarua
bwa mono nuntu bwa ne muntu bwegie ana baba class 6 gweta secondary school na mantu ja kethira mwana wa kethira ukura kukura kwa Mumiru yugo kuma kanya ka gweta kau kangi mwana wa class 6 akethirwa gutano eta secondary na kethira atithira utano mwana uga geta atia in that space kwa unandi mantu jau jonde bu Ameru ba utwariria na tukuigwa mantu ja kacha na tukumenya kacha is very central kutikithomo gitiganaire na kacha yao gitabwega na jau tukaja thinkira na inkuga report ya ora bwerwa I professor report ya andikwa tukauga ora twirirwe.
Another issue which has come up with in Meru is about the cultural effect of the class 6 and the circumcision, which is a common issue, of course. It's good to say that. that they feel that issue should be considered. And being an issue of a culture, and they undergo that, it has prominently been brought to us, and we are all capturing all that.
Amana uge bunge mrabuti na thomi mwanya ni kwariri mandu jegie basari araba ugite basari sionje chibiri kutwa chiretwa mwe na kuundirwa kamiti nikeritegera.
All over, they should be merged and create a body that can control them. You find women rep as bursary, CDF as bursary, Office of the President as bursary, the county governor as bursary, and all this we should put them together and use it to fund the CBC that you said is very expensive.
Makiuria thirikari itegere kithomo kia CBC nigikiega enda kinagoro muno.
Meru people, they have actually, majority of them, 80%, they are saying the curriculum is good. The CBC is quite okay, but with a rejoinder that ABCD should be done, and that is what we are collecting.
Nontueta baraba ingi tu na boja baraba in school. Ana baraba ingi ibojuwe kinje itu na chionja na weta kuira yojo angugu ati umenya ngugu imbi na ande cukuru chiewe thimo mwalimu bakangugu baina cukuru batike kwethia ne achiari bakuthithia umwa.
The pain the parents are having is greater. So let us have orderly transition, and transitions are not new. The recent one 84 was not as terrible as this one. The 1963 change from standard 8 to 7 was not as bad as this. Unapata kesho mtoto anaitishwa kitu fulani, kesho kutwa anaitishwa nyingine, wazazi wanalia. Please let our president know. Wazazi wanalia.
Arauga bwititwo ati atitoba thire class ka form 4 mbere beta college kana university betho bagita thirikari ngwiko mieri 3 kana nguruki ni kena betho beno rungwika.
We are the National Youth Service for students that used to join universities, and of course if we could be able to operationalize this, then even reforestation would simply be possible. Even if it's a 3 months period of community service awaiting transition to tertiary institutions of learning, this would be very good, and it will inculcate community service amongst our young people.
Na amana bangi kwendekithia mbodi cia cukuru enya thirikari na kuthwa chitinchwa nikenda gutigera thomia ki ni bopotegera mandu jaja.
We recommend the strengthening of the National Education Board so that this can provide a necessary advice and support to the Cabinet Secretary. Of course, the Cabinet Secretary who should also be a renowned educationist.
Nkiripotera Uru TV bitamuthuri Muriuki.
Nĩ kuma kĩrĩrũgano rĩu nĩ tũkuona kanya ga kũnogoka ugĩta kũranja ncokerete na Nteto Nkuruki.
Aturire mitandao na matura akwendekithwo ni gavana Omeru ja minister wa youth Michetho na Mumbere county na Meru.
Gender na social development. Twina waziri ogwetwa Kaste Kaimuri Mesheni. Among the young ladies that we going to raise kebaba inge, Kaste is one.
Gitekira kira mumonyokere ende ya mona bou mwaruju wa kuroba miaka 26 atakua nkoro. Nontu na cietire thinera kurita nayo amirura buru na etikoroma maroko ao nontu nyankethi cia mutheni ijuka gweja kuromba.
Na nini ngwetekania na utongeria bwa governor ni mama. So ni ndena nkatho jia mwanya na ni nkendelea kumusupport. With or without the waziri position.
Neto kinyete ntore neje ya kiangwa kenda to kinyere rugono rwa weja mwarionja.
Ni mwana wa mutheni. Mwana wa mwendu wa mutumba ndakwina miseni endagia mutumba bena mwekulu wae.
Musiasa
Kasura niko wakalaga innocent mono. Lakini deep down I am made of steel.
Mbeo ya ngai na mibango era Kaste nayo nontu na ijendia yatuika borogoro wina maumikabira boga iti na kiuria kia ethera thokone kana kweorekirite deposit
ngwetikia ucoke bire bire ngutumia binya bya mafisi
na ratiri ne kwa yatomwikira
Idara kinyaga inagatuma maundu mothe magirire.
Ni Jumatatu ezi ya tariki 14 kiri gikaro na county ngono cia mwanya umaririte gwa kunja
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please?
Kuma guciaro kwa kenge kaije kiene Weru TV ituthiruto twikura na gutambaja rungu ni untu bwa kuwo mutegeri wetu irinjire mwe gutigira itukugukinyira go mutegeri na njira cionthe na ndino wone Weru TV kiri Signet na Pang free to air Startimes channel 440 Zuku channel 39 Go TV channel 96 na nandi turikiri DSTV channel 368 ibwega ni untu bwa gututikia Weru TV rumuri rwa Ameru.
Kinya star 812 star 972 hash gwikira Korintho ijire kamustari ge 13 jasikiza tune yeku.
Korintho ya ijire gichunchi ge 13 kamustari ge 14.
Wega ba mwathani wetu Jesu Kristo na wendo ba Murungu Baba na ngwataniro ya Kristo mutheru birokorama na tutuinde kumana rwa eje monka moyo jwa Kenya na Kenya. Amen.
Kinya star 812 star 972 hash gwikira Korintho ijire kamustari ge 13 jasikiza tune yeku.
Bunge bara bethiritwe bakiringithanwa na rutere ruregani rwa thirikari ni bethiritwe bakiuga ati rutere rwa Kenya Kwanza ni rwithiritwe rukienda kwithirwa rukigarura watho bwa uria rais abatere kwithirwa akiuma rukakitine kuririkana ati kuri na watho bubu obwa kwariria ati kiri rais kwithirwa akiuma rukagitine na ndi kukethwa kwikinyithia miaka 75 kiri kuromba gite giki amwe na kinya kwithirwa atenyiritwe kana kurigirwa kwithirwa akiromba gite giki kwa magita jama ingi mwankarira akethirwa agikinyithia miaka 75 endi untubure Kenya Kwanza ethiritwe ikiregana nabu.
I believe in that sentiment. I said that the term limit should not be 2 terms, and the person should be removed through the ballot, not by term. That's what I mean. If it goes to that level, then it should be something to do with age limit.
Ino ni lari migambo ya mubunge wa gishigo ubunge kia Fafi kuma kaunti ya Garissa Sara Yakub akilithia mibango ya bunge ngwatanire ya Kenya Kwanza ya kuleta muswada bunge wa kugarura miaka 10 ile niyo itikiritwo ya rais gwikara obisini. Kulingana na mubungo jua na gikundi kingi kia bunge kuma kingwatanire ya Kenya Kwanza balendekithia timu yake 10 ya urutinguge bwa rais ethirwe gitejanerua amuna kweleithia timu yaka 75 ni ekethirwe ile miaka ya muthia kuronga magiti kia rais. Aidha rais akethirwa agitikirwe kuronga magiti kingi na kuendelea gutungatira Kenya kethirwa arutite ngugi bula kubaterie.
Mine is either 2 options, through the ballot or through the age limit of 75. Because I believe from the age of 75, the person becomes senile and he cannot rule. There's nothing like term limit for the president. So long as the president or any other person is performing, then there's no need of removing us. Let's give an example, for example, on Kibaki term. I think we did a mistake during Kibaki time in that he came in, we given him only 2 terms, and the 2 terms he have done marvelous. But the constitution removed him in that he could not go further. But I believe if we could have given him 1 or 2 terms, again, maybe we could have reached the status of Malaysia or Singapore or any other person. So that's why I said, surely is it advisable to remove somebody because of a term limit while he's performing?
Migambo ene mubungo jwa Fafi ende ni akitie mwanki wa gisiasa bunge kuma ngwatanire ya Azimio la Umoja wa Kenya Alliance bakeumagiria na kumemeneria na inyanene. Kulingana na bunge baba patongeritwe ni mutongeri wa baba nini bunge ni Nopio Wandai ni mapema muno thirikari ya Kenya Kwanza kwambiria rwale lulu kagitakare ya Kenya benderete kwinyirwa nene ni alimbomo ya mturire amuna mpara ile endelete kuinyilia Kenya baingi.
To the person who is sending these surrogates, we are now addressing you. The person sending these surrogates to test the waters, we want to warn you that we are closely monitoring your moves, and we shall not allow you to succeed in these very devious schemes.
We said it before election, we will say it now, and we know it is coming.
But we know how to deal with it, and we will deal with it at the right time, not at this time when Kenyans have problems of drought, hunger, cost of living. No. We want to fight over that matter when Kenyans are not hungry, when Kenyans' bellies are full. That's the time to play that kind of football.
As Member of Parliament for Mwingi Central, I want to tell that member to tell his masters that at the moment, Kenya is not ready for extending the life of the presidency.
Abunge baba ni bagwetete ati mubango no wekutaujwa mubungo jo afafi bakalegana nau na inyanene.
We want to caution very, very strongly that any attempt to create a life presidency in this country, like the one we see obtaining in Uganda, shall be resisted vigorously by the people of Kenya.
I want to advise UDA and Kenya Kwanza in general, as an advice, that it is too early to test the waters with that kind of statement. Kenyans are suffering. There is drought, there is hunger, there are myriad of problems in our country.
We are tired of very many words, and what we want is work, work, and work.
This constitution must never, should never, and will never be butchered nor changed.
Amwe no gutongere bwake makia UDA ni buleganite na migambo ino. Majority whip kire bunge no nene Silvana Sosoro akimenagiria mubungo jo na kugweta ati Rais William Ruto na mantu mangi mabata malendelithitie magutungatira Kenya kagitagaka.
And the honorable member for Fafi is merely an attention seeker. He does not speak for the party. He's got a mile of challenges. He's never even come to this house to ask me, to be a member. He's never come to this office to even ask me to be a member of a certain committee, especially even the blue economy and water or anything, so that he can work for his people who are suffering, people who are struggling with hunger. That whatever that is in the house is about the common mwananchi. It's about how we are able to mitigate this job, its efficiency, job availability in this country. And it's not about extension of term limit. By the way, if that one comes to the floor of the House, we will reject it. I speak that as a majority party whip.
Kuma mji munene Nairobi, Mbita Anthony Rangi wa Kadenya.
Na ore wendekithitwe gutwika munene wa borithi niwe Japheth Koome Nchebere nethiritwe agikinya kiri kamiti ya uthurani ne kungwa mauri nekenda bethro bakimenya umbani bwawe bwa uriti ngugi. Nchebere uria ni mukari wa kuma ndene ya North Imenti na ndijaja ni matunda aja gutonya kwa rais mukathe William Ruto kiria mumeru ethiritwe nande agitana mbere na kwithirwa agiketha matunda ja bubu nitabura kumenyithwa ni Boniface Mongera.
I, Japheth Koome Nchebere, do swear that
na kwambiria kuungwa mauri ukone nguge inspector munene roteri Rais Ruto Japheth Koome Nchebere nona ni oraje ni nyawara bwa kwerongo geji kumania miaka 32 iria ethritwe kirongiro polisi.
If granted the opportunity, right, to serve, I will not do anything else. Is serving our beautiful country.
Are you aware that almost half of those recruits, if not all, have literally paid their way into that college through the corruption in recruitment?
The authorized recruiting officer is the Inspector General. That is the authorized recruiting officer. Delegated authority or powers by the Commission. If just in case the approval is granted, the recruitment process will have to be very transparent. No compromise.
Koome akienderia na rekithiria kiameja kona ngugije ejo polisi agethro agitigira kuretwo garukubo bwingi na bamwanya nkurukia ejibaria Pedrito bakurukirito bisineu.
The nominee has served in several, senior positions in this country.
and he is fully aware that there are so many extrajudicial killings that have happened, especially in the last 5 years.
We cannot have a situation where it is the IG breaking the law. The Constitution is very clear. Talks about right to life. It's very clear. Who am I as a policeman to decide to take somebody's life? Under my watch, anybody attempting that one will face the law.
Why is this gap between the people, the citizens of this country, and the police? And let me tell you, and I know that the problem is from the factory where we manufacture these policemen.
Anything we do, we must involve the public. I must have consent of the public to police them. It is not controlled policing. It is not controlled policing. It is service policing.
Kiurege kuja kugaro uniform cha polisi nacho ire baba inge bogitithro shireta makero ninyo kuchire mezo komya kurokyo na shokeriojo.
Officers are not happy with that uniform. They are not happy. And you can imagine, this is a worker, so when he's leaving his residence in the morning, he has put on that uniform, he is unhappy, very early in the morning. What do you expect of that officer? When that uniform was introduced, I was the principal deputy to DIG. As the principal deputy to DIG, I was not aware. I was told the uniform is changed. Tomorrow, somebody will come to get your measurements, you get a new set of uniform. That is not the direction we intend to take. We must consult. We must involve all stakeholders.
Ya bobo tengani kamiti jokaria ya kuringanira kumakire bunge nenya bunge senate ikwenda kumera kwa miaka ithire thine murimo wa mathuganio nenya stress kire polisi na shokeriojo.
There should be a directorate of National Police Service, well-being directorate, and the in charge will be a senior officer, not below the rank of a senior AIG, so that we can address all these issues of officers with mental issues, the welfare of the officers. That has been lacking in the service.
Nke report na Ntoshero TV kumaja kingina ngina kithoke Nairobi mbita Boniface Mongera.
Nibwega Boniface Mongera na mutegeri ni kuma kirirugono ro ni otwethura tukithirikiria nteto chetu cherurukire ndi ugeta kuraja tuketha tukumenyithia nteto ira chiendene ya mangatheti.